Hi, my name is Heidi Larrazaleta, and we're gonna go over a few lessons learned from Hurricane Katrina. In terms of an evacuation order should be enacted as soon as elected officials get the warning that a disaster is coming. They need to let their civilians and their citizens know, because these citizens will have enough time to leave their houses, to be prepared, and this will ensure more safety. Investing in flood systems and having strict regulations on infrastructure is obviously very important for safety concerns. If a disaster does hit, you're not prepared unless the buildings and canals and flood walls are properly working and being maintained. During a disaster, if you're local and you need state help and then you need federal help, obviously you're gonna take whatever assistance you need from private organizations and private companies. Now, with Hurricane Katrina, there were many companies that were offering assistance. There were companies offering transportation. There was companies like Walmart that was offering bottles of water in trucks. But a lot of these resources were never received because FEMA either rejected these offers or they just blatantly didn't respond. Allowing any type of support to be received during a disaster is essential for the victims, because the victims need resources, they need supplies, responders, medical assistance, they need supplies. So if you can get them from private institutions, especially if they're donating it, receiving these resources is for the community, it's for the civilians, it's for the victims. As you've heard, Hurricane Katrina was a very severe hurricane. It was Category 5, and a lot of people died because of it. And the main reason is because there was a lack of preparedness and there was a lack of response planning. So due to this, it is very evident that an investment in preparedness plans, strategies, and trainings needed to be made. The Post-Katrina Emergency Management Reform Act revised the National Incident Management System, and it revised the National Response Framework. So thanks to that act, we have better response and preparedness trainings and strategies. Obviously, more preparedness trainings for first responders, for medical assistance is always essential. Another very important preparedness strategy is educating vulnerable communities of different preparedness information they need to know, like teaching them the importance of evacuations, because a lot of civilians, they hear evacuation orders and they don't understand the severity of it. So educating the community, especially vulnerable communities, is a very huge step towards improving the community towards disasters. My last bullet point is, if you're a government official, do your job and help your citizens. Just because of the blatant lack of action that occurred during Hurricane Katrina from all levels of government, from local, state, and federal, not enough action was being done. A lot of officials didn't seem to understand how severe the issue was. So as a government official, learning preparedness strategies, or having all these plans, having responders ready, having people trained, having investments and funds allocated towards disasters is optimal.